comic websites, but the ratings dropped dramatically on Batwoman. So they're trying to bring back Kate Kane and I don't know, pick it up. Um, yeah, but yeah, man, yeah,
Uh,
dude, I
Next week is gonna kill me.
in terms of what, like comics,
Comics.
dude. Did you see the video that I posted on all the shit that's coming out from
Yeah.
like
I,
for the 2 weeks?
you also pick up a ton of variants, so
Yeah, man, fuck. Well, thankfully though,
because I have 11 books next week.
there actually isn't really that many. I mean, I'm getting a lot of issues next week, but there's not really that many variants that
Yeah, I don't think there is. The
that
only variant that I'm getting is King Black 5.
yeah, and I'm only getting a couple other ones, but they're not even ratio variants. Like when it's ratio variants, those are the ones that kill me. But any variants that I'm going to be picking up, they're just B cover variants, you know.
You're
So
not gonna pick up every Noctera variant they come out with.
oh fuck, I do have the Nocteria variants. No, but it's just one. It's just
It's
one.
just one.
Yeah, it's just one. Yeah, it's just one.
No, they're a cash grab right now. He
Dude,
knows that he can make it.
dude, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I mean, I know what it is, but there are times that you just fall in love with a certain character, you know? And I know that we're only in issue one and this can go downhill very quickly. But dude, I just fucking love Val Riggs. I don't know why I'm loving Noctera. Like, I'm
Yo,
just
image is on the comeback right now.
they're on the comeback, man, because Boom was beating them up, man. Like,
Yeah, but
and
now with uh Radiant Black and Noctera, and then if oh my god, I hope Inferno Girl Red becomes an ongoing.
no, well, yeah, I hope to because the first one is gonna be uh the the one that we're backing up is graphic novel. It's gonna be the
Yeah.
complete story. Um, but
What
dude,
it's gonna probably be like issues worth.
mm, no, because it's how many? Oh yeah, actually yeah, like 6 issues. Because it's like I think it's like 140 pages. Divided by like 22. Yeah, like 6 issues.
Six,
Um,
7 issues, yeah.
yes,
The artwork looks good, dude. It got back. They gave it an entire month. It got backed in a day.
you got back in the day, I know, man. And they're the last time I checked, they're only like $500 from meeting their first stretch goal.
Yeah, which is the ribbon, right?
Yeah, the ribbon. Um, so yeah, man, I really do feel that they're gonna turn it into an ongoing. There's no way that if it's good, they're not going to.
Yeah. Next week I got Amazing Spider-Man, Batman, Excalibur. I might pick up that Green Lantern one because I'm just curious what they're gonna do with Teen Lantern. King and Black, Man Bat, which I'm loving Man Bat.
I gotta get.
Uh Marauders, Batman's second son, the next Batman,
Mhm.
Noctera, Suicide Squad, and Venom. I'm upset that Venom and King and Black are coming out in the same week.
Yeah, so you're supposed to read Venom 34 and then King and Black 5.
That's
Uh,
so stupid. They could have just done it. I had like 3 books or 4 books last week. Like, why couldn't they just put it last week?
yeah, I mean, I am kind of happy because I'll be able to, hopefully Venom 34 will be like, oh fuck, what's gonna happen? And then I can just jump right into King and Black 5. What upsets me is that I'm gonna have to wait 2 months to read the finale, the true finale, which is Venom 35, Venom 200, but whatever.
Um, fuck this.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
I'm good if you are. This is gonna be fun.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? I think I just had some sound issues there, but that's no surprise. No big deal. How's it going? 1 month later here, we're about to talk about our dream teams for Justice League, dream team for Avengers. I think that's all we got today for on our plate, unless something else comes up. But to start us off, I think Nick wanted to talk about his dream team, Justice League.
All right. So if I can remember, the rules were all right. So set us up. Our rules are, we got to pick one Justice League, one Avengers team. Each team must have 7 members and 2 backup members. Each league requires a trinity of leadership, like 3 people, which is in the normal continuity is Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. Uh, and Avengers teams requires like a leadership duo, 2 people to run the team, which is normally, as most people know it, as like Iron Man and Cap. And then you can do all. We had a bunch of things where you can assign suits and eras, runs, create a team, whatever. I don't think either of us 3 really did that. Like I did a couple suits. That's really it.
I did.
Of course you did. So I'll start off with my Justice League. We'll do Justice Leagues, and then I guess we'll do Avengers. I probably put the most thought into my Justice League. So I'll start backwards with my backup members.
All right.
So my backup members are Red Hood and Connor Kent, Superboy.
In Justice League.
But this is like Connor Kent, like the big guy, like the black T-shirt Connor Kent.
I was gonna ask,
But, like as Superman.
Okay.
Okay.
Like in this universe, in this run, I would have him as Superman. So like he's doing his own thing and only comes to help out when he's needed.
That's cool.
And same with Red Hood. So, and then I don't know what order to do. You know what? I'll just do the Trinity. So my Trinity is Nightwing, Donna Troy, Wally West, Flash.
All right. This is sounding like Teen Titans graduates and they actually become the Justice League. All right, I see you.
That's my Trinity. Then, Kyle Rayner, Green Lantern.
Okay.
Agreed.
Arsenal.
All right.
Black
He's too
Canary,
angry.
and here is the twist that's gonna blow your mind. Plastic Man.
I can see that.
I'm done. All right, so Carlos, go ahead and start. His is done. He's done.
I can see that.
No.
I can see Nick throwing Plastic Man, and you wanna know something, dude? I swear, I promise you that I thought he's either gonna go Plastic Man, or I was thinking Metamorpho. I don't know why I was thinking that you're gonna throw in like
that Outlaws kind of thing.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
Nice.
All right.
But why Plastic Man?
All right, why Plastic Man? I was making this list, and I was like, I want someone strange, someone that is underused, someone that is a great league member. Like this is like a weird team. Like I was thinking, you need to have that leadership, and then you need to have like a lantern. You need to have someone who's like, strength or like, war oriented, like weaponry. That's Arsenal. Black Canary is like a must. So in my mind, Black Canary is kind of like the background leader. Like she's like the senior member that kind of mentors them, but they lead.
Okay.
So like they go off of her experience.
Is this the same Canary that became a Green Lantern and deceased?
I wasn't thinking of it like that. I was just thinking like main continuity.
I only asked because like after deceased, like she's a badass to me. Like after that, like before it's like whatever, and I think Arrow really downplayed my opinion of her. But after deceased, I was like, oh, you know what, Canary's kind of a badass. You don't mess with her. Like
she's a badass, but she's always been a badass in the comics like that. But it's also cool to have her work with Arsenal.
Okay,
yeah. With Roy.
That's different,
Yeah.
That's
So
cool.
and then Plastic Man is just that weird comedy relief that you have some, you have Wally West who's funny but not too funny.
Not anymore.
And
now
like,
he's just depressing.
Yeah, but that's why I put him with Kyle Rayner.
Okay.
Because you can have their 90s like banter.
Yeah.
You have Nightwing's huge relationship with him, Roy's huge relationship with him, Donna Troy is friends with all of them because of the Teen Titans, and then Canary has that connection to Arsenal, and then Plastic Man is just this random guy who's just lucky to be there.
I'm just happy to be part of
And
the
then
group, guys. What's up?
when shit hits the fan, they call Connor Kent and Red Hood.
Okay, not too bad.
Yeah.
So your Justice League versus Carlos. Let's see what happens.
All right, so mine, yeah, it's cliche, but I'm gonna start with my Trinity, and I mean I went as far as to assigning like suits, and then created teams on who I would love to write this version
Okay. It seems like it's gonna be a long time. Let's go.
of the Justice League. All right, so my Trinity is Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman.
Oh wait, the Trinity.
I
Yeah,
have to, yeah, I have to the Trinity. I don't see another Trinity, ever really,
beating that.
making me happy as them.
I'm
Uh,
telling you, Wally, Donna, and Nightwing. That could be that. That's the only reasonable Trinity I can see
yes,
taking over.
and 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 I agree with that for sure.
Or what they did in Deceased was okay.
Yeah, um, and I'm not opposed to other Trinities. This is just again, I cannot think of a better Trinity for myself that would make me happier, ever really than these three. But Superman and the suit that he'd be wearing would be his rebirth suit.
Or the black suit, or the
No,
DC
no,
rebirth.
DC Rebirth, where
Oh,
where
no
where, where
underwear.
yeah, no underwear, but it's not the new 52 where he's got like
The line work.
the high neck and the line work and the battle armor. No, it's just no trunks, and he's got the red belt.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, I agree with that.
to me, the rebirth suit, it's crazy, man, but it's my favorite suit that he's ever worn.
Did the rebirth suit have the like the black Superman symbol on the cape,
I think so.
or was that the new 52?
No, that was the new 52 one.
I did like that. I'll say that I like the a little
Oh yeah,
emblem on the back.
and you know what? I to go off on a quick tangent. I know that a lot of people hated the overall New 52 concept, with all the line work and the battle armor and the high necks and all that stuff. But I gotta be honest, man. When it first came out, and even now, I actually don't mind it.
They
Like
look
a lot of
good.
suits, a lot of suits, I think that they look good. I enjoy them.
Flashes look really cool.
Flashes look great, dude. And I personally really like Green Lantern suit. I thought it was great.
I think it was like stuff like Titans, they went too far.
I didn't. Yeah, I can see that. And uh, I can see where the criticisms come, but I thought that a lot of the redesigns in New 52 were great. I mean,
All right, so we got your Trinity. What's Batman wearing?
so that's Superman, and then Batman also, dude, his rebirth suit. I love the light gray with the dark, cape.
Is that the one with the yellow outline on the
Yeah,
back?
and,
Okay.
yeah, it's dope. I like it. And then Wonder Woman, her rebirth suit. Like,
Okay. So your
yeah,
rebirth Trinity.
I'm a rebirth Trinity.
You just had to say that. I don't know why you had to go into detail on all three of them. You could have just said the rebirth
Actually,
suit.
You gotta give the audience something to imagine. Not everybody is a nerd like us, man.
exactly. And then Doctor Fate wearing his
Ooh.
new 52 suit. That Doctor Fate redesign was badass.
Okay.
And then Zatanna, both of her new 52 suits, the one that she originally wore in the first iteration of the Justice League Dark, and then the one that she got later on during the new 52 run. Both of those suits were amazing. And Kyle Rayner on the team. Now, the reason why I created this team and why I wanted Doctor Fate and Zatanna is because there's so many times that they go up against magical villains, or there's instances where they need like a magic or like a cosmic type of powerhouse. And dude, the Justice League lacks that so often. And I think that Doctor Fate and Zatanna really balances out the powerhouses of the Trinity. and Kyle Rayner is that wild card for me. Where he thinks outside of the box, and I feel that he's not as rigid as.
Low key, he's my favorite Green Lantern.
Oh, mine too.
Are you telling me it's not
Super
Guy
underrated.
Gardner? Has a favorite of Guy Gardner?
Fuck no, dude. No one likes Guy.
Guy Gardner is probably my number two.
Oh my god.
Oh, come
Oh
on.
man. First
I
Plastic
love, I
Man.
love, I love the collar, the sweater,
The haircut.
the turtleneck.
Yeah.
You gotta have the bowl cut.
So
He is the coolest Green Lantern costume.
No.
no.
The
No.
vest.
Nope. He's a chump.
Come on, everyone has these skin tight suits. He shows up with the vest and the turtleneck.
The
Just because he has a bad diet and doesn't want to show it off with a skin tight suit doesn't mean anything.
He was supposed to be the first Earth Green Lantern.
That's right. That's right. Now the greatest Green Lantern is always going to be Hal Jordan. I don't care who tries to argue against that. There's no argument. But my favorite Green
Really,
Lantern,
you're gonna forgive all the parallax shit he did?
that was retconned, and that was a mistake in the first place. Just
That's
saying.
like, that's DC's version of the Clone Saga.
Yeah, it is for sure. It didn't happen. So, anyways, Kyle Rayner, because I think that he's not as rigid as John Stewart and Hal Jordan, and I think that he thinks outside the box a little bit more than them. And then my backups would be Black Canary and Green Arrow. I didn't really think of a suit for them just because I honestly like all their costumes. It really wouldn't matter. And Black Canary and Green Arrow because I feel like they need to have that more of a Black Ops type of on the ground teammates, to round them off. And I think that there's a lot of missions where they would excel better than the other Justice League members. So I feel like there would be a lot of strengths and cohesiveness with this team. You hit just about every area that you would need, and they're all.
You
I would
don't
say
have a speeds. You don't have a
Yeah,
speedster.
you don't.
I don't have a speedster. That is true. That's wait no, and I forgot. My other original member is the Flash.
Wait.
I make it.
So
Superman,
you had
Wonder
in the
Woman,
Trinity.
the
You
Trinity,
had Doctor Fate and Zatanna.
and then Flash,
All right, and then Flash and Kyle Rayner. Okay.
and then my reserves are
What Flash?
Oh, and I would say I gotta go with Barry Allen, man.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotta go with Barry Allen.
I really can't.
You're
get
gonna put
mad.
Barry Allen on a team with Kyle Rayner?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I know, but I'm telling you, I feel like the team would work out because you know what? They're all natural born leaders, but I don't think that they would all necessarily clash with each other in this kind of makeup. Um,
I feel like in that team, Kyle and Zatanna are getting bullied for being younger than everybody else.
Maybe, but Batman really turns to Zatanna, and I think that he would take her under his wing.
Heroes don't bully.
It's true.
That's not true. How do you think Batman raised all those kids?
Hey,
Fear and intimidation.
intimidation
man.
and bullying are two different things now. Come on now.
So that's my team, and who creatives that I would love to write this team. Number one, dude, I just think that Tom Taylor, everything that he does is magical.
I was about to say if I had to go
And
back and pick one, that would be the guy who would write my team is
Yeah.
Tom Taylor, or I would steal Marvel's Hickman and throw him in there.
yeah, man. Oh, that would actually be really cool. But I think that Tom Taylor, because you know what, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I can't remember the last time, other than deceased, but in continuity, actual title where he took up the main powerhouse team of like either Marvel or DC. Like I really can't think of a time that he's done that, and the majority of the work that he does is with like solo or like two
Alternate.
team. No, yeah. But I feel like he would write one hell of a story, man. With a Justice
He's
League.
already. I put Nightwing, and that would be already. I know how he's writing Nightwing, and this would fucking flow as the
Yeah.
best Justice League team.
And you know what I would be looking the most forward to, the character interactions between this whole Justice League. Like I I could read a whole issue of the Justice League hanging out in the Watchtower, like I don't know, having having dinner, or like I don't know, fucking
It's a slow.
watching
It's a
TV or something.
slow crime day.
Yeah, exactly. A slow crime day issue. You know, I would love that. Or the other writer that I would love would be Mark Waid, because to me he's written some of the best Justice League runs and the most memorable ones. You know, to
Dude,
me.
his Flash run.
Yeah, his
His
Flash, dude. Yeah.
people always like to say Jeff Johns Flash run. Fuck Jeff Johns. Dude,
Well,
Mark Wade's Wally West Flash run and his Impulse series, fantastic.
so Mark Waid, and last one real quick, Grant Morrison. I mean, I
That would that would blow my socks off.
with this team. So
Wow.
that's me, Manny, Nick. How do you judge my vision for the Justice League or the creator,
I already questioned the questions I had.
Rainer and Alan?
I just feel like that double use of the magic people. Like I don't have any magic, so like I screwed up on that. I didn't even think about that. I guess Donna Troy could have some experience in it.
Yeah,
Uh, you know,
you should
but
with that, but you know,
I just feel like that space could be something else.
for the double magics.
Yeah,
And this is why I threw in the double magics, because I feel like Doctor Fate does do a magic, but he's much more of very otherworldly type of magic. And you know, Zatanna, even though she was in Justice League Dark and all that stuff, I feel like she's more of a traditional magic user powerhouse. You know what I mean?
yeah, but she's so connected to Constantine at this point.
By the way, Talking Pop Culture says that your lineup is shit.
That what?
It's shit.
Shit,
It's a good.
he wouldn't let them in Australia.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing that his opinion literally means nothing in this group, right? I mean, literally means nothing in this group. So,
I'm just saying he's talking some shit, but he's not coming on and
fine.
telling you his team.
You know.
You know what? You know why? Because his team would just be Flash members. It would be fucking Captain Boomerang.
Yeah,
Oh my
dude.
god, that's it. That's all it is.
Oh man. Oh, and on that note, Captain America would take down Boomerang any day. So I just want to throw that out there.
Facts. Facts. Facts.
Exactly.
Facts.
Right. There's
All
no
right, Manny. I want to know what Manny's team is.
there
I
is no dude. There is no other side to this argument. There's no opinion to this. It's facts. Like, fuck, get out of here.
he says he's about to come on, so we'll hear him. We'll hear him in a minute. So I'll go through my list pretty quick because I did not put as much thought in it as much as you guys, especially not Carlos. I don't really think about writers, and I've never read any of the Mark Waid Flash. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
You
Grant
gotta
Morrison.
read it.
I'm sure Grant Morrison is good. I'm sure I've read something on his, but I didn't like.
Did you read the Batman stuff? Batman Inc.
No, I did not. Yeah. So and then when it comes to Hickman, the only thing I know from him is this X-Men run, and I'm not impressed. Not impressed.
His Avengers, his whole Avengers run. I mean, Nick, I think that you can testify to this, right? His Avengers run is probably the most visionary that there's been out there. I mean,
Yeah.
he's
He does big. The thing is, like, he makes everything big. Like, so now, like, all these X titles are this big, like, separate universe. If you took this and it left Marvel and it was its own thing, like Image, it would make sense.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. See, like, and it's like so. Basically, the only writer that I really know is Tom Taylor, and that's just because of Deceased. And then now with Nightwing, welcome King Matt to the stream. How's it going?
Just shut up, you guys. You're pathetic. 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 The king had to come because, man, I don't think we ain't got any viewers. You guys are boring the shit out of everyone. Hey?
What happened to Easter, man?
Hey, I've got like literally 10 minutes to fucking spare, so I thought I'd come in and say, Nick, you're a guy in a fucking best outfit. Bullshit. What are you going? Hey? Kyle Rayner has the best bloody outfit.
Okay. I put him on my team. Did you hear what
Kyle
my team
Rayner?
was?
I got halfway through Carlos's. I was taking a
All right.
poo.
I went first. It's my Trinity is Nightwing, Donna Troy, Wally West, Flash.
That see you later. I'm out of here.
Then Kyle Rayner, Arsenal, Black Canary, and Plastic Man. And then my
Really?
backups are Red Hood and Connor Kent as Superman.
Wait, hold on. Just if anyone's watching on the stream right now, Matt is on his way to church for Easter, and why are you dressed like this, sir?
I'm not even dressed. I'm still in my fucking.
Hey, this is a
Let's
mature.
quickly threw something on, mate. Threw on some jocks and just threw on a singlet. I was like, fuck. I haven't even got dressed right. I got to do my hair. Look how long it is.
That was my first thought, man. Like, this.
He's just rocking the Cleveland jersey.
I was gonna say, this guy's gonna roll up like Malibu's Most Wanted, man, to fucking church.
No, I'm gonna get dressed up properly, mate. I'm not gonna fucking. I just had to throw something on real quick.
That's funny, man.
What's your team, King Matt?
You got no magical people in that, mate. You're fucked, Nick. If Trigon or someone comes, you're fucked. Your
I'm
team ain't
telling
gonna
you.
do shit.
Dr. Fate.
No, Plastic Man's just gonna wrap him up.
Nah, Dr. Fate, Dr. Fate can't run
So
the team.
wait. If you're telling me Bizarro could defeat Trigon no problem, then Connor Kent can just show up and do it.
Bizarro.
When did he beat Trigon?
Right now, if they haven't changed anything pre-Death Metal, then Bizarro is the ruler of hell.
Oh yeah, sorry. I tried to block out Death Metal. My team. What was my team? Trinity was Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. You just can't. You can't
This
go
is so
past.
boring that you don't want to come
Yeah,
up
but
with
you
like,
can't. They're the three. They're the goats. You can't. You can't go past those three. They work as a dream team. Then my fourth pick was Cole Rayner, Green Lantern. Grant Morrison's run, fucking absolute legend.
Hey, real quick, I like how Matt was talking shit on my team, and his is literally to right now the exact same like mine with
Go
one
to
of the
talking pop culture. You'll see I done my team a week ago. Carlos just decided to rip it off. But anyway,
I had my team the day that this was announced. Get out of here.
same.
then Wally West the Flash because you went Barry Allen the Flash.
Yeah.
I think Wally West is a lot better. What's that? That's 5. Then my 6th was Martian Manhunter, just because he's a shapeshifter and he can go undercover. And then my 7th was Zatanna because she could just work good as a team and she's mystical, so she could help out if there, any of that kind of shit happens. And then my 2 backups were Supergirl and I can't remember my last backup.
Well, since you have to go,
You know what? Wait, I'm good with Mystical. I got Red Hood, and if I take New 52 Red Hood, he's mystical as fuck.
He is.
Oh, okay.
And New 52 Red Hood is the best Red Hood to me so far. I don't know.
Since
I love
Now I want to put Red Hood in, but he's more of a anti.
That's
Like,
why
if
he's
you go
my backup.
now, Red Hood now, okay, but like OG Red Hood, who's the one that I like the most, he's more of, you know what I mean? Like, I would love to put Deathstroke in this team, but you know what I mean? Like, he's more of a.
well, he's not.
Well,
He's
I'm
not a
taking New
villain.
52 Red Hood, which would work perfectly with Roy.
Yeah. And one that I would love to put in and would be the fucking leader because he's just the GOAT. That's Captain Boomerang. He kicked Captain American's absolutely
Oh
dead.
my god.
Go to church,
Right.
man. Go,
I need Manny's team. We've been
Well,
waiting
no,
for Manny.
but before,
Yeah, Manny, give us your team.
No,
Give us
before
your
that-
team while I
before
go put
that-
on some pants.
before I give my team, since you got to go pretty quick, go ahead and give us your Avengers team.
Oh
We
yeah,
can
yeah.
shit on that.
Wait, are you doing Avengers as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't even fucking written that one down.
All right.
This
Go
guy.
change.
Go, man. Get out
Let
of
me
here.
get changed and think about it.
Manny, keep going.
Man, you need a tan. All right, so like I said, I didn't put too much thought into this, but I really thought that my Zatanna was gonna be like something. Oh, you know, I didn't even think about that, and everybody else put Zatanna on their team too.
I didn't. I didn't think about it.
Sorry, Nick, but Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. You gotta have them as a trinity.
I
Yeah.
really thought that everybody would come up with some like weird, like creative, like alternate trilogies.
I tried, but
Trinity.
I tried to, but I couldn't get away, man. I couldn't get away from.
I kept coming back to it. I was like, at one point, I was like, maybe Supergirl,
Because
but
like they're not even in like Justice League of America,
yeah,
like
but
titles like that.
and that's why they fail.
But yeah, I was gonna say they've never been in Justice League of America, and that's why their title's always been canceled.
That's why I love Guy Gardner.
I'm just
Oh
saying,
my
it
God.
always gets canceled. It always gets canceled.
So yeah, so Wonder Woman,
Yeah,
Superman,
yeah.
Batman, Zatanna, and then so kind of the same way I thought that we need someone in this day and age that can help with communications, things like that. So I was thinking to either Martian Manhunter or Cyborg. In the end, I went with Cyborg because he like they showed him in Zack Snyder's movie, like he can literally do whatever he wants in the world, technology wise. So when it comes to communication and in that aspect, Cyborg's the good and he's got the boom tubes. So when it comes to
True.
transportation as
True.
well. So I went with Cyborg, and
I thought about Cyborg, honestly.
yeah, no, I like I go back and forth.
Honestly,
I
I
go back
know
and
that I
forth.
went with a more Teen Titans oriented Justice League, but I hate when they put.
I was close
Cyborg.
to Cyborg.
He
I
goes
hate when they put
waddling
Cyborg
in.
in the Justice League, and it pisses me off. Like what they're doing right now with Naomi.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Like,
with
that shit
Naomi
pisses
is
me off.
worse just because it's. I mean, Bendis is the literal creator of Naomi, and then now he's like, "Hey, everybody, look at Naomi, check her
Yeah.
out."
Fuck off! Don't put Naomi. I'm gonna make a video. We're gonna talk about that. That's gonna be a discussion, I think. Fucking Ben Bears.
And then my last two, I needed a comic relief. So, Flash, Wally West, and Static. I wanted Static. I wanted him to be my
Ooh.
outlook.
Oh,
My
that's cool. Man.
choice.
All
yeah,
right, that's cool.
I wanted Static
I
to be
don't
my
know
makes
why
sense.
like
outline.
reacting to me putting Plastic Man, and he's putting Static.
Static versus Plastic, man. Static any day.
I honestly think Plastic Man would beat Static because you can't conduct electricity through
Right. He's right.
plastic, and he would just.
He's
yeah,
right.
yeah. But either way, he would
But
still win.
but I respect Static, man. That's actually a really good
No,
fucking.
I just got done watching the Static Shock cartoon again on HBO Max. So I
Yo,
love everything Static. So
Dude, what's great on a quick tangent is that I don't know if I mentioned it in our chat, but Static is actually gonna get physical issues
Yeah.
instead of just digital.
yeah, no, I'm excited. I can't wait to get him.
Yeah, which is cool, man. I'm definitely gonna be picking that up. Like, definitely gonna be picking that up.
No, so yeah, no, Static. I definitely wanted just because I just really like everything about him. It's with the cartoon. I have like the first 2 issues of the Milestone run, but yeah, I had to have him. And then my two backups, I honestly forgot to do them, but if I had to have them, I think Constantine would be one to replace Atana, and because at first it was between her. I completely forgot about Doctor Fate. But I would want Constantine just because he's an asshole. So you gotta have him.
Fuck it, I'm putting Etrigan as my backup.
But and then the last one, I would want Batman Beyond. That's who I want.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
I like him. I like Terry McGinnis.
That's
He's a
cool.
little badass. Except I don't like that he's always got Bruce in his ear. You know, he never really has actually done anything on his own. But he's got potential. That's all.
I'm so upset that they ended that run.
Oh my god. I'm upset because I quit halfway through and then 2 issues later they introduced Batwoman Beyond and I was like, fuck you. I really could have had
Dick
that.
Grayson's daughter.
I got the issues. I got the issues.
Oh my god, I'm mad. I'm angry.
It's freaking Dick Grayson's daughter. That's the coolest part.
I should have seen that
What's
coming
his
when they
fault?
introduced Batman Beyond.
And Beyond.
You're the new Batman Beyond.
No.
Oh, she's like the Batwoman in the universe.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's like Batman. She's like Batwoman Beyond.
Right.
I should have seen that coming though.
Hey,
Honestly.
she looks fucking cool, man. Like,
Well, you have Dick Grayson is what the mayor.
The mayor of Gotham, yeah.
He's the mayor of Gotham. The Barbara Gordon is
Commissioner.
the Yeah, and then you have Damien leading the freaking League of Assassins.
I hated that. Honestly, I hated that. I was like, because that it doesn't follow of what's going on in the past. And I know that Batman Beyond is not canon to the regular present time, but still, I didn't like that.
I I I feel like Damien's future more often than not is depicted as him either going and turning into a fucking madman or just not ultimately really being Batman, you know,
Yeah,
and really taking over taking over Bruce's like mantle and following in his footsteps. And that kind of bugs me, man, because there's way too many storylines that are focused on him, you know, wanting to be more like Bruce and, you know, trying to disavow that League of Assassins, you know, like teachings that he was subjected to.
that's why I
So
loved Deceased. That's why I loved it, just because like he reached his potential and
yeah,
it's just amazing. It's
yeah.
beautiful. So
I just got two off completely topic questions. Number one, like my smaller display now.
no,
Oh,
I try
wow.
not to say anything, but I'm like, man, I don't know if we can have you on the team anymore.
I was noticing that, man. You definitely dropped a good 5 points in terms of epicness in the background.
Yeah, I know. My apartment looks way bigger. And my second question is, I'm going to give you four choices. You need to pick which
Three.
ones I'm rocking to church. Am I going the red Air Force Ones? On the red Jordans? Am I going the black Jordans? Or I'm just going just nice casual Nikes. What are we doing?
Casual
I'd say,
Nikes.
I'd say for church either the casual Nikes or the black or the all black. Yeah, for church.
Oh,
What
if
Jordans
you're
are
going to
those?
church, then red for
They're
sure,
Jordans, they're black
100%.
Jordans too, don't worry.
What? Okay.
If you're going
What
to
we got?
church, go with the red ones,
Yeah,
man. 100%.
yeah, either of those two.
Mate, I told my missus I don't know if I want to go to church because as soon as I walk through the doors, I'll probably catch on fire.
That's what I'm saying. You got to match the fire. You got to get the red ones. Jump on in there.
Because you can't wear a hat in church, can you?
I mean, you can. What are they gonna do?
Throw
There's
holy
no
water at you.
law. There's no law about going wearing a hat.
Yeah, that's my question. So are we doing the Marvel one too, are we now?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Nick, Avengers, where you at?
All right, I got my Avengers team. All right,
Dude,
so
what's
I'll
up?
rock my team up now.
I'm gonna start. I had two teams. One was just a complete joke, but I'm gonna start with the serious team. Is Yellow Jacket and War Machine leading the team?
All right, so we gotta cut this off, right? Are we
that's
done? No. Are we done here?
Yellow Jacket and War Machine, like,
I want to ask. Before you even keep on going. What was the thought process behind this? I'm just really curious.
well, this is just like my favorite people plus like people I think would be a great team together.
Okay, all right.
It fits all like the categories you need. Yellow Jacket, Hank Pym, but this is like around like his OG Yellow Jacket suit, like him being a badass. War Machine is Rhodey being a badass.
I just don't see Rhodey ever being like a leader. Like he's great and all. Like I don't have anything against him. I
Alright,
just don't see him
so-
being that leader.
Initiative, Avengers Initiative, War Machine, and Yellow Jacket were in charge of training all the cadets with
Yeah.
Gauntlet,
Okay.
and they led the entire base.
Okay.
Black Suit Spider-Man,
Nice.
Miss Marvel, Warbird, not Captain Marvel,
Oh shit,
like,
Warbird.
in her Warbird,
Warbird.
outfit.
All right, damn.
Um, Clint Barton as Ronin,
Nice.
but can switch to Hawkeye if needed. Ares, and the
Ares.
final person in the 7-man roster is Cannonball. And then my two backups are Wolverine and Wasp.
For sure. I don't know. Wait, you know what? No. I'll give you Cannonball. Just because he's grown so much as a character.
Nothing.
Easily my favorite New Mutant besides Magic.
And I mean, dude, he is kind of protecting the interstellar, like fucking Federation with the Shi'ar, you know.
Yeah,
So
and he was an Avenger.
all right, it's true. Yeah, exactly. All right.
And then my alternate team, like my joke team, which is kind of ridiculous, is U.S. Agent,
Ugh,
Ben Riley, Spider Man,
legit.
like with like the
Yeah, fuck yeah.
like Thunderstrike, War Machine, Constrictor, but with from the Initiative when he was in the Black Ops team with the metal arms, where like even his fingers could like move because he gets both his arms chopped off and he gets
Oh shit, that's right. That's right. I do
he
remember that.
gets replacement arms that can fully constrict and shit.
That's right. Nick,
Um,
that's so obscure.
Quicksilver and Magic, and then my backups are Rock Slide and the guy that was Ant-Man during like Civil War and Initiative. I can't remember his name, but he had the red, white, and blue suit.
Oh, was it fucking? I think his name was it O'Grady or some shit like that?
Yes,
But
yes,
right?
he was hilarious.
I didn't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
know that there was another Ant Man.
He constantly got caught like in people's showers, like trying to get into like other Avengers like cleavage and shit.
That's Matt right there. That's Matt as Ant Man.
What, wait, dude. Wait, now he's the fucking supervillain, Black Ant, isn't he now?
I don't even know. I don't know what happened to him. I stopped
Yeah,
reading.
yeah. He's been teaming up with Taskmaster as
Is he a supervillain or is he an anti-hero?
a supervillain with Taskmaster. And he's been
Is Taskmaster a villain?
Taskmaster. He's always been a villain.
It's like a Deathstroke.
You know, because in Initiative he wasn't a villain.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? I think we should do next week. We do the villain, Legion of Doom, or I don't know what. Is the Avengers have like a villain freaking team?
Do they?
Well, we can make it. We'll think of a name.
Yeah, man.
Thunderbolts.
I just looked it up right now. Yeah, yeah. Eric O'Grady, he's the Black Ant, and he's teaming up with a Taskmaster. Matter of fact, in the current volume of Spider-Man, in the very beginning, one of the first storylines, and including the Hunt. Remember when Taskmaster was
Oh
with
yeah.
Black Ant? That's Eric O'Grady, which is the
He was. I haven't read any of these current stories with him.
Oh, okay.
But when
but
he was
Black-
Ant-Man, he
He
was
was funny.
hilarious.
he was funny.
I got my team. I got my team.
He's just yelling. All right, go.
Now, hey, I'm not going to be like Nick and think outside the box. I'm actually going to make a team of heroes that I know will destroy. And you're going to laugh at my dynamic duo, but Spider-Man and Daredevil. I think they work really
Love it.
good as a team. My pick, number 3 in the Avengers draft, is the Hulk. Got to have the Hulk in there. He's just the strength, the brute strength.
You gotta have
My
it.
boy Wolverine. You needed someone to, have a little bit of attitude in there and kick some ass. Jean Grey, because
No, dude.
what?
He's just doing the X Men now.
No, it's not that. He fucking took. I'm
I
telling
took
you.
yours. Sorry.
Took mine too. Took mine too.
Hey, great minds think alike. All right,
Yeah.
simple as
I
that.
guess I don't have a great mind.
You
So you
picked
have
like
a
an
creative
upgrade.
mind. Thor, gotta go. Thor, my Greek god, and Black Panther are my 7. All right,
So-
my 2.
Do you
Sorry,
think?
Nick?
What do you
Okay,
think?
my 2 backups. Mate, got to keep it the Greek side of me. The hero that actually I'm very upset about because it's actually my real name and they've stolen it from me and I'm going to try to do a lawsuit. I've been trying to hide this forever, but Hercules, he will be my first
Hercules,
backup. And Ares.
You know,
so there you go, Nick. I got
what
one
they're
that
doing
you've got.
right now in Guardians of the Galaxy is awesome. He's in on the Guardians of the Galaxy team right now.
You know
I'm
what?
just going Hercules because I know who Hercules is in real life, but
Okay.
and
I'm
Ares.
I'm a little behind on the current Guardians run. I gotta catch up.
I just
And I
hopped
got
on-
one thing for Nick. One thing for Nick. one thing for Nick that I picked up yesterday.
Oh, you gotta
Oh,
read it. You gotta read it.
yes, you
It's
gotta
so
read it.
good.
You gotta read it.
Because Bozo, my comic shop, just has forgotten about to do any comics, so I've got to try to hunt some comics down. But I thought, well, while I'm here, might
Um,
as well grab it.
so what you were saying with your Thor spot, because I think every Avengers team needs to have that brute force or God. Um, obviously I put Miss Marvel there, so she has brute force and she's like that alien
Mhm.
energy power, that
Yeah, yeah.
galactic
Yep.
whatever. But that's why I picked Ares because I was so close. I was like, do I pick Sentry? Do I pick Hercules? Do I pick Thor? Like who? You
But to be
know,
honest, I don't think my team could even work as a team. No chance. To be honest about it, I don't see them working as a team.
yeah.
But
So that's
Spider-Man,
why
Daredevil, man, I don't
I
know. For
picked
some
Ares.
reason, when we said the dynamic duo, they were the first two to pop in my head. I don't know why. I don't know, maybe because I've read more comics where Spider-Man and Daredevil have worked together, and haven't really read any other
Dude,
Marvel comics. But yeah,
if there was a Marvel team up book, I mean, fuck it, they could even do a new volume of Marvel team up and just call it Marvel team up. But although I would like more of an original title, um, or if it was just titled Spider Man
Dude,
and
I
Dead.
miss all those old weird like bad titles. Avengers Spotlight,
but
like
Spider-Man Ultimate. I'm talking
Yeah,
Ultimate Spider-Man. Ultimate Spider-Man.
okay,
So a
cool.
little tiny kid. Okay.
Hey,
Nothing, man. You're good.
But dude, I would fucking love an actual Spider-Man and Daredevil book. A 15 run ish a 15 issue run
have they
story.
ever done one? Have they done one? Surely, because I know they've crossed over in comics a lot.
Yeah, they've crossed over, but there's never been a Spider-Man and Daredevil like dedicated like
my
title.
favorite what if story is if Spider Man became the Punisher.
Dude, that
Yeah, I
I
hope they do because they're doing a
one of my
show on that
favorite
on
covers.
Disney, aren't they? They're
Yeah,
doing a
yeah,
what if show. I hope they do some of those good ones,
yeah.
man.
One of my favorite covers in my entire collection, dude. God damn, what a beautiful cover! So good. Um, Yeah, it's so good. But yeah, on your Spider-Man and Daredevil, Matt, I agree, man. I I would just love to see a title of them two teaming up. Like their interactions are just perfect. So, all right,
All right, Carlos,
Yep.
give it to me.
all right. So my duo would be Iron Man and Thor. Um, it's a lot of times it's been Iron Man and Cap, but I feel like Iron Man and Thor they have this friendship, but also like uneasy rivalry sometimes. But when it comes down to it, I don't think there's enough time that is spent on how great they can be together in terms of leadership. And in the Thor run, you see them interact a lot, and I really like that. I feel like as a team, and Thor taking on an actual leadership role, even though he's a king of Asgard. Will disregard that. I think that they'd be super effective as leaders. Iron Man in his model prime armor. I'm telling you, I went suits for this. um, his model prime armor was the armor that he wore during Bendis' run. I think Volume 5 or something like that when Riri Williams was introduced. It's the armor that can can basically turn into all of the armors that he's ever worn. So if he needs a stealth suit, if he needs a certain weapon, all of that stuff, he can use it. Thor's suit, I would want the suit that he wore during the time that he was in Oklahoma during the 2007 series volume. That one was sick. I love that one. And you gotta have Spider Man, man.
Mm-hmm.
Spider Man's been on the Avengers, and he deserves to be an Avenger at this point. He's honestly helped out so many times when the Avengers couldn't figure out a problem. He's
Well, that's
been
why the new Avengers is a great series.
exactly, man. I think that Spider Man would be fucking great, and I would love to see him in his regular suit, but I would love him to rock his stealth suit from Big Time, the black
The black
dude.
and white,
Uh, no,
the black and green.
the black and green, or it can also be red. Depending on the mode that's activated. He could use that one in so many missions. Wolverine, you gotta have Wolverine, man. He's just been a great fucking Avenger, and when you need certain things to be done in missions, Wolverine's your guy. And I would want him to wear the suit that he wore during Jason Aaron's run in Volume 4 of Wolverine. the one that's got like the little X emblem on the shoulder, um, and he's got like
Okay.
and he's got like the blue lines running across.
Oh wait, it's like the T-shirt thing.
Kind of like the t-shirt thing, where he doesn't have the shoulder pads, but it's still like like armor kind of. Um, but that's my favorite Wolverine suit. Spider Woman, you gotta have Jessica Drew in there, man. I think she's a great Avenger wearing her classic suit. Like, there's never gonna be a better suit for me than classic Spider Woman.
She ain't my Spider Woman.
Yours is yours
Drew.
Arachnid?
Yeah, whatever you want to call her,
Yeah.
Julia Carpenter or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Julia
And Jean,
Carpenter, isn't she the
she's Madam Web right now.
Madam Web? Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know she was a Spider Woman before.
That was her original like
Okay.
superhero title. She was
Yeah,
with
during the '90s, she was the Spider Woman.
yeah,
I
with
see. I see.
Alpha Flight, right? No,
Oh, she
What's
had
his
she had that red like maroon suit.
At one point, yeah, that was
oh
later on.
yeah, at one point, yeah.
Okay.
She the original she was it was black and white. And she had the red hair.
Yeah.
It was basically like the black costume, but she had like the white long gloves and the white hide
Yeah.
boots.
Yeah, she's cool, man.
She was in West Coast Avengers.
Yeah, she was cool. Jean Grey. So Matt, was on that with me. I feel like Jean Grey deserves her spot, and she'd be a.
What costume and what code name?
Here we go.
Thanks.
So I would want her. My dream would be for her to have her first class suit or a variation of that.
Okay.
That is
I'm honestly very disappointed in you, Carlos, because I expected like what's it called, like a PowerPoint and stuff. So instead of me having to look up these suits, I expected you to have this like PowerPoint ready to go. You know. So I just want to put that out there. First class, Jean
Hey
Grey.
man, next time I'll have it. But check it out real quick before I go further. First class Jean Grey suit.
It's basically like the X
Okay.
Factor suit, but different.
Yeah. Or a variation of that for this Avengers team. Something like that. And I don't have a code name for her necessarily, but I would love for her to finally get like a code name that sticks.
Yeah.
Because Marvel Girl, it's a little too outdated, man.
It never
It
fit.
was never good.
Why is she Marvel Girl?
That was
exactly.
yeah.
Her code names have never fit, and I feel like she needs an actual dedicated suit, and a code name. I understand why Jonathan Hickman, it has her in her original costume and all of that stuff.
Well, it's
Um,
kind of he's done variations on it.
yeah, for sure. But
She switches fucking costumes constantly.
well, dude, I don't know who switches costumes more, her or Rachel. Rachel
Well,
something.
Rachel's been in X Factor right now. Has been wearing the same thing.
But she's changed names and outfits a lot.
Yeah. Yes.
A
But
lot.
both of them, in my mind, are the Phoenix.
Yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
my God, Rachel when she's the spiked Phoenix.
Sick as fuck. Next, Black Panther. Gotta have T'Challa in there, man. You gotta have T'Challa, like the king, man. You gotta have the
Mate,
king.
You
see,
know,
I just wrote mine up like 5 minutes ago, and we've got the same characters, mate. Like, we're
And
long lost brothers.
good minds think alike. Great minds think alike. And the suit that I would want him would definitely be the vibranium charged suit, the one that was introduced in the MCU movies, where you actually see all of the neon and all of that shit on his suit. Fuck, man, it's epic. And my reserves. You know what? I actually only picked six because traditionally, like the Avengers have been, like six members. Sometimes they're a little bit more, but you gotta have the Hulk in there, man.
Yeah.
Like for me, gotta have the Hulk in there, or he'd at least be a reserve member. Like Banner's always around doing the science, doing all of that shit, but when it's needed, he goes in the field. And my two backups have to be Hawkeye and Black Widow. They have to be.
I just never. I know everyone like nowadays is like Black Widow, Black Widow, Black Widow. She's never an Avenger for me.
no, I still don't.
And that's why her
In the
and
movies, she's blown up, really.
Yeah,
that's
she could definitely be working with Shield, but like,
and you know what and that's why her and Clint are more like reserve members for me because I think that they will always be in the background supporting them, especially when it comes to your espionage, all that stuff. But
Hawkeye makes more sense for me as an Avengers because in continuity he is part of the second string of Avengers that was
right,
introduced.
right,
He was brought in by Cap, personally picked by Cap, and then
right,
he was picked by Cap to lead the second ever team, like the coexisting teams.
right, and that's why again, Hawkeye could either offset with the Hulk as being
But
set.
but it's Hawkeye as Goliath.
Wait, what?
It's Hawkeye as Goliath.
Nah,
He has the
dude.
Kim particles.
Nah, bro.
You don't
No.
you don't have an Ant Man. You don't have. If you
Um.
look back, there's all in every almost every single Avengers team that's ever existed in the comic books. There's at least Ant Man, Giant Man, Yellow Jacket, Goliath, or Wasp
What about the
somehow
current?
incorporated. Or in teams that they're not there, Hank Pym is still in the background. West Coast Avengers. Hank Pym was basically running like the computer behind the scenes
What about the
and giving
current
them
run
like in
right
their
now?
ear.
Not in the current run.
Mm-mm.
There's no
And
one. There's no Wasp.
And they got Blade.
Really?
For some reason, they got Blade
wait.
in there.
Also
That's another one I forgot to put him in. Blake, totally forgot about him.
during one of our favorite runs, man, of the Avengers during Hickman's run.
There's no one.
Think about it. No.
It's so strange because there are two characters that have been
Well,
in
okay. Hold
more
on.
Avengers.
Hold on. Actually, you know what? Okay, I guess you can technically make the case that yes, the Wasp is there, but that's just because during Hickman's run when they built, like the Avengers machine, where no matter what happens, there's like a coalition of Avengers of heroes that are always gonna be, joining the team for what they need, and the Wasp is like technically part of that. So I guess you can technically say, but I'm talking about like the core members during Hickman's run. There was no Wasp or Hank Pym.
It's crazy because they've been a part of more Avengers teams than anyone.
For sure, for sure. Um, but yeah, man, that's my team and who I creatives that I would love to write them. Dude, I think that Donny Cates. I mean, not to jump on the bandwagon, but it's kind of the same argument for Tom Taylor. I can't think of a time, and again, correct me if I'm wrong. I can't think of like a full blown out superhero team that Donny Cates has had the opportunity to write. And I
That's
feel
not Donny Cates. Has King in Black 5 come out yet?
no, it's coming out next week.
Next
Venom 34 and King and Black 5 are coming out next week.
Alright, because I couldn't find them this week, and I thought they came out this week.
No, next week. Yeah, Venom 34 and King and Black 5. And read Venom 34 first before you read King and Black 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, I can't think of a time that Donny Cates has had the opportunity to write a big team book. And I feel with the plot lines that he, puts in place and the big storylines that he sets up, I think it'd be a fucking phenomenal run. Which is why I also think that Tom Taylor, I would love to see him write an Avengers book the same
It
way.
is. That Dark Ages. Dark Ages, June, July.
Oh, dude, I've been waiting for that shit forever, man. I can't wait.
That was their comic book day midway last year.
Is that
On
still
X-Men
coming
book.
out though?
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Yeah, he's got postponed.
yeah, because of COVID and all that stuff. But I've been fucking just dying to read that storyline.
Unless maybe they've cancelled it because he's just signed an exclusive deal with DC because he hasn't written anything else for bloody Marvel at all.
No,
He can't sign an exclusive deal. He has an independent series.
yeah,
Yeah, but they will allow you to work on indies. A lot of them, part of the deals, you can just work with DC, but you can't do Marvel.
I mean, I don't know, but either way though, I hope I doubt that. I don't know. But what I was saying though with Tom Taylor, kind of like with, yeah, it's great, but these are out of continuity storylines, and I would like for either Cates or Tom Taylor to have the ability to write in continuity.
I really want Cates on Spider Man. That's just one I just want him to do.
Me too, man. It would be a dream come true. But like I was mentioning, Tom Taylor, I would also love for him to write an Avengers book. The same way that I think that he'd write a great DC Justice League book. Um, or, dude, bring back Hickman for another Avengers run. Fucking do it, man. You know, Hickman on Avengers again. Um, because my favorite.
I like to rock the boat. I like to have art. When I come up with this stuff, I want everything to jump ship. I say James Tinney in the fourth, Avengers.
Oh fuck! I'd be so down for that. Actually, yeah, dude,
That would be good.
that's a good call. That's a really good fucking call.
That would be
That would be sick.
like some weird ass shit.
And you know what, man? He would probably come up with so many new villains and so many new heroes that just
That's the thing. Like the DC creators are so much better at villains.
Did you see Tom King doing any Avengers?
Huh? No,
Tom
fuck,
King. No.
fuck no, dude.
Honestly, because
Yeah,
that
yeah.
the Batcat stuff he's doing with Clayman is good.
Here, you know what, man? I have to get over my like Tom King hate that I only recently and it's not even hate, dude. It's just his Batman run to me, man. I just it
Well,
really it really
You know how earlier before the stream, me and Manny were telling you about a Heroes of Crisis.
uh-huh.
He wrote Heroes of Crisis.
So I know, and that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know what it is recently, man, but it was just a Batman run that just really I don't know, man. I just couldn't connect with it. But he's written so much stuff that is spectacular to me. So who knows, man? Maybe he would.
And his team up with Clayman is great because the artwork's always pretty good.
Yeah. So yeah, actually, you know what? Who knows, man? I, I'd be willing to, set aside the whole Batman thing and the Heroes in Crisis or whatever, and then
I think your team with a creative team of James Tinney in the fourth and Jim Lee.
dude would be sick as fuck, man. Yeah, damn.
I actually have to hop out because I gotta go. I
Yep.
actually was on a lot longer than I was supposed to be.
For sure.
I'll
Good
see you
stuff.
guys next week.
Hey, Manny, give us yours because I'm going to go in about
Adios.
5 minutes. Nick, take care.
Take care,
Alright.
brother. Yeah, Manny, give us ours, man. Or
So,
use yours.
You guys pretty much. I don't. I wouldn't say for the most part. Yeah, my favorite one for mine was Jean Grey, and you guys took it. So, but for leaders, I was thinking Captain Marvel and Storm. I really like Storm to be on there. Just she's got a good head on her shoulders. She's powerful. Yeah, she's just a badass in general.
She's a great leader.
Yeah.
She is.
So-
Great leader.
Captain Marvel, Storm, Jean Grey, and Hulk are gonna be my powerhouses.
Nice.
Spider-Man, gotta have him on there, like you said. He's the comedic relief.
Nice.
And then for Magic, Doctor Strange. I had to put him in there. And finally, again, reasoning that I had for Cyborg, I'm having Vision here. He's gonna be able to help them out, any kind of communications, things like that. And he's just really powerful on its own. And as a backup, I would have Wanda. And I couldn't think of anybody else, honestly. I kept thinking Wolverine. I kept thinking I want one of the champions to be backups, actually.
What about Miss Marvel? Or how do you feel about a Vision, father and daughter team up? Would it work?
They're awkward, man. Anytime that they're together in the same book, they're awkward, so I don't like it. If it's going to be one of the champions, either Miles Morales, Spider-Man, or, like you said, Miss Marvel, and one that's just weird and out there is Nova, the kid.
Sam Alexander?
Sam Alexander, yeah. And that's it. That's what I got. I don't have any explanations or anything like that, but that'd be pretty cool to see.
Cool too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any thoughts, just real quick, any thoughts on who would be like a dream writer or artist that you would love to see
Man.
on both Avengers and DC, from the stuff that you've read recently,
That's what I'm
Tom Taylor,
saying.
Donny Cates, can't go wrong.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I have really liked the. I'm probably gonna pronounce this completely wrong, but Saladin Ahmed. Saladin.
Yeah.
He can hit on some like important topics. And he handles them beautifully. Like in the Magnificent Miss Marvel, um, he's talking about Outlawed. Like right now, currently the Outlawed stuff going on, and
What is
he
it? It's called Kamala's Law, right, or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Uh, and so basically, what's going on with that is that it's this law that
Teenage, right?
yeah, teenagers can't be heroes unless they have a mentor.
Yep.
And you'd think that it'd be one sided, but one thing that he does really well is that he focuses on both sides, the positives and negatives of each side. So Kamala, Miss Marvel, she's like, no, obviously we're out there, we're doing good. We shouldn't have to have adults just to do what we do. And but then she sees like a bunch of protesters that are protesting what she's saying, like they need to be out there, they're doing their thing. And she's like, see, the people want what I want. And then she sees another set of protesters saying, we don't want this. And then one of her best friends sold her out because when she confronted her, she was like, I don't like seeing you go out there and getting hurt. I don't like worrying if you're gonna be okay or not, or the next time you go out, it's gonna be the last time that I see you. Things like that. So like she's seeing both sides, and so that's one thing that this writer really does well. Is like showing both sides of an important issue. So it'd be nice to see that. I don't know what the issue would be, blah blah blah, but
Cool.
he's a good writer. I like him.
Yeah, he's great. Cool.
So
Good team. I like it.
I think that's it. What was that? Is that the sign we got to go?
Dude, you know what it is? Reminder on eBay stuff, man. You know,
Oh, of course.
I thought it
Of
sounded
course.
familiar.
I know, right? Trying to win those bids, man.
Man, I just lost out on one of my Batgirl ones again. Another one came up, and I was like, all right, cool. And this one they took it well over $100, and I was like, I'm good.
Oh shit.
For-
We're talking about Batgirl 23, right?
Yeah, Batgirl 23, the Middleton variant.
Damn. Good stuff, man. I think that maybe next week if we have time, like Matt was mentioning, we should do like a I don't know, villains, whether it's Legion of Doom or if you want to do it like maybe anti-hero kind of on the Suicide Squad /
Yeah.
Thunderbolt area. I don't know, but
We should, but we also we still got to talk about Winter Soldier. We're on the third week next week.
Yeah, I just watched it this morning. Pretty good episode.
Yeah,
Zemo's like my favorite character now.
fuck Zemo,
Yeah, man.
man.
But we'll talk about that next week.
So next week we'll talk about 2, 3, and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot to cover there.
We'll see what we got for everybody next week, but this was fun, man. I like this. This
Yeah,
is cool.
no, it was fun. Yeah, like I said, I didn't put too much thought into it, but in the end, I was like, damn, I should have definitely put more. I definitely would have never picked Kyle Rayner. Man, forget that guy. All right, I'm gonna end it there. For everyone who's watching, thank you. If you're listening on Spotify, thank you again. Send this to your friends, share it, all your nerd friends. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us here on Twitch. Thanks for watching. See you later, guys.
Thanks, everybody. Take care.
All right, that's it.
That's cool, man.
Real quick, I got some